Good girl. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. I like to start with the surcingle for a horse. In the event that the cinching spooks the horse and you didn't get a chance to get that saddle tight enough, the saddle could roll on you. Oh, and then you got to undo all of that because they're freaked out now by the saddle. It's become this monster under them. So I like to start a horse with the surcingle first so they get that feeling of that pressure, of that cinching. And if I didn't quite get it tight enough, it's okay if it rolls. It doesn't make a difference. Usually surcingles don't roll though, like a saddle will. So let her smell it. Pick up my lead rope, tip her nose, touch her with it, rub her body with it. And at this point, she's pretty well desensitized of all sorts of things. We've really worked on that. Good girl. Tip her nose a little bit. Can I have your nose right here? There you go. Good girl. Good girl. So I'm just going to go ahead and toss that up. So I'm going to cinch and then I'm going to release. If she moves her feet, I'm going to hang on to her. But I'm going to cinch and hold it. She's not moving, I'll release. Good girl. Good girl. So she knows that she's going to get release. Good girl. Tighten. She feels like she wants to move. I'm going to hold it and release. Good girl. That's very good. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and tighten it up. Get it in a hole. Leave it. Now, ask her to walk. See how she does. It's the first time she's ever had a cinch on her body. I need my stick in case something happens. Good girl. You never know if your horse might explode. I should have had my stick. All of a sudden they realize it's on them and they explode. Backing up, sometimes they can explode because it feels weird. I'm going to have lunger. Sometimes they'll explode when they're lunging because now all of a sudden they're turning to the side, it's poking a rib. Never felt that before. Nope, the other way, and you need to get out of my space. There, this is her bad side. Good. Good girl. Very nice. Good job. Good girl. And 1 and 2 and 3. Out of my space. Out of my space. There you go. Good girl. Look at that. First time with a surcingle, with any kind of cinch. That's excellent. What a good girl. Very good. And a 1 rein stop with an up and over. Very good. I kind of got your neck there, didn't I? You can get your nose right here. So this tells me I've done my groundwork well. I covered it well, and she's pretty comfortable with this. Good girl. So marine bumpers simulate the fenders of a saddle and the legs of a person. And I saw Clinton Anderson do this one time with a horse, and I thought, well, that's really clever. Great idea. So I incorporated his marine bumper use in my program because it really helps. It helps move that horse along that much faster. I'm going to love her with it, rub her with it. Good job. I'm going to love you with it. Just going to love you. Good girl. Good girl. I'm going to tap her with it. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. What I do on one side, I got to do on the other. Show her the bumper. See, she's doing so good. All this desensitizing has really paid off. It's paid off big. Excellent. What a good girl. What a good girl. So I'm going to go ahead and snap this one on. Good job. And this one goes on. Now I'll pick up my stick before I move her, because sometimes they'll catch the view of that and it'll scare them. Ah, it's on the side of me. What is it? It's a monster. So I'm going to make sure she gets out of my space. I'll get her going on her good side first so she can get used to this. She's going to feel a move. She's going to go, oh, that's weird. Get going. Out of my space. Get going. Out of my space. Oh, that's weird. I know that's weird. And she's like, oh, it's frightening. It's scaring me. Back up. Back up. Back up. Good girl. Get going that way. Come on. Good girl. I know. Stay out of my space. So she's carefully, thoughtfully thinking about that. She knows I've never hurt her. She's going, I'm trying to trust you here, but this is kind of scaring me. You're doing good. Just keep encouraging her, appreciating her. Very good girl. You're doing great, honey. You're doing great. Good job, my girl. Good job. That's the way. Very good. I know that feels weird. And let's change direction. 1, 2, 3. Can you go that way now? Go that way. No. That way. I know it's the harder way for you. Go on now. And out of my space. Out of my space. Out of my space. Out of my space. There you go, honey. Oh, it's all right. Oh, it's scary. Oh, scary. You're doing good. Get going that way. You're doing great. Good girl. I know it's weird. You're doing just fine. Good job. Good feeling. Very good feeling. Good girl. And let's pick up a trot. Now, that can be real scary because then they start bouncing and moving and ooh. No. The other way. No. I said that way. I do mean what I say. Out of my space. Good girl. Look at you. Oh, you're such a big girl now. That way. What a big girl now. Very good. Boy, I want this worked out before I get up there and have my legs flopping on the side there. Good girl. Good girl. And 1 and 2 and 3. Excellent. Very good. There you go. Good girl. She's a little off there. She's just working through an abscess that's come out, but a little bit sore there, so we won't work her very long here. Still a little bit sore in that foot, huh? Out, out. There you go. Good girl. Oh, she's licking and chewing. See that? Excellent. Good job. And a 1 rein stop with an up and over. And give me that nose. Give me that nose right there. Very good. And I'm going to leave her on that. That was very good. You did an awesome job. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And let me love you for that. Let me give you a big hug. Oh, big hugs. What a good girl. What a good girl. You did an awesome job. You're such a big girl now. You're so brave. Yes, you're so brave. Compared to where she came from, you know, where she was a week ago, my goodness. It's all about confidence and trust. Yeah, and you did awesome. Yeah, you did awesome.